coming?
All
aboard. Whoop, whoop. How you like my hat, G?
I like it, Mr. Conductor. Where are we going today?
I'm the engineer.
Are we on Grandma's Buffet with David?
We are. We're back. Grandma's Buffet with David and Gray.
Sounds like a train,
I better
David.
turn that off a minute so we can talk.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, if you're into model trains, we need to talk, don't we?
Today is your day here on PSN, David, no doubt.
We have hundreds of these things, literally hundreds of HO scale model trains, parts,
Everything, David.
buildings.
Cars.
I was noticing these buildings a while ago, Gray. We bought a ton of this stuff, guys, and we're putting it out here for sale at great prices, but we don't want to try to sell these individual items because there's just too many of them. What we're going to do is we'll let you know how. What you need to do is call the number. You need to talk to someone, tell them what you're looking for. You know, if there's anything you see on here that you're interested in that we're going to show you,
that's right.
You know, that would be great. But what we're going to do is just kind of give you an overview of the type of pieces we have. As you can see, we set up a little display up here on the front of a train because we've got everything from the engines, the box cars, the passenger cars, and this is. Speaking of the track, I've never seen that. Yeah.
Well, David, it's very flexible. If you were making a corner, David's got that bent like that. I mean, guys, you can make an S out of it. You put your little tacks in here and the little,
people
make it look
that
good.
know about this are sitting back there looking at these guys don't know what they're talking about. We don't, but you do.
Oh, yeah.
And
about 3 foot long,
we've got
David,
a lot of this track also, guys. You need extra track.
Do we have miles of track?
I don't know about miles,
It's
but we've got
close.
a lot of feet.
Well, I saw it a while ago, David. Plenty of it. Plenty of it.
We can make your collection if you don't have one, and we can add to it if you do have one, guys.
That's right.
But let's just look at a few pieces here and show you how they're boxed.
Nice stuff here, David.
Let's use camera 2.
Let me get a little shot.
And get a little shot of that, because that's the way we get them, guys. They're boxed up in the individual boxes.
Right.
Each car has got somewhat of a description on it. I can tell you this was purchased originally a long time ago. The ones you're looking at right now are Athearn. They're spelled A-T-H-E-A-R-N, Athearn Train Company, and we've got literally hundreds of these cars, guys.
David, there's the box of it. I'll show that. Let me get it on there. David said Athearn. I believe that is the way to pronounce it. But David, even the box is in good shape.
Yeah, and we've got other brands while they're in the same scale and everything. But here's one that.
Let me hold it. We'll just trade out. You hold
the box says that these are made by.
So it's right there.
Another
shot of that.
JC models, JC model trains, guys. This.
Now, David, I see that would be the passenger car. See all the windows and stuff? It wouldn't be for cargo and stuff where you'd have your clientele in there. And, David, they could smoke cigars and have a drink, eat their dinner, but that is actually the car.
I'm looking one here you can show next. It's actually a traveling post office.
But, David, the boxes are, you can tell they've got some age on them.
Yeah, but they're in good shape.
Yeah,
that's actually a traveling post office that traveled the railroad.
That's right.
U.S. Postal Service.
Well, David, some of our technical guys did tell us we're having some technical difficulties, so stay with us here on PSN. I believe we've been dropped a few times on Facebook, but they said stay with us. We appreciate your loyalty.
Right.
But don't miss these trains, so hang with us. If we go in and out, we should come back
even if
on.
you get a small portion of it, we'll try to keep reminding you
guys.
Fun,
whatever we do.
We're not selling them individually. We're trying to get you an opportunity here to buy whatever you need. We're not going to sell these individually. If you missed it to start with, these you're going to have to call the number and speak with somebody because we got literally hundreds of them.
That's right.
And just different
There's
different
some more
cars
of it now,
here.
David. You can see on the screen, but all kind of good stuff.
Yeah, Justin's got some nice pictures there so we
go.
don't have to take them out of the boxes. But
God, give us a call, 1-844-641-POND here on PSN. That's just a small part of this stuff is what you're seeing right now. But all kind of good. There's a good shot right there,
don't
David.
forget to tell them David the engineer sent you.
Yeah, old woo-woo.
I used to have a train.
Well, every little boy
I
did. I believe you did.
No, I had a real train.
Tracks?
Yeah, tracks, a trackless train.
That's right. I remember that.
We'd go out and do birthday parties
That's
for
right.
kids and things and, have a ball with it. But I know there's a lot of collectors for these things out there, guys. I actually live, well, my job is actually about 50 feet from a very busy railroad spur that runs all the way from Hamlet, North Carolina, down to the state ports, and they're busy.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of
Dave, there's
military
some more
traffic
shots
in there
there.
too.
Now,
Yeah,
that
there we
would
go.
be the engine, right, David? You're the engineer.
Well, that's the way I figure when you pick up the box, if it's real heavy, it's an engine.
And some more cargo stuff there, as you see. There would be the passenger car, the gray one.
Right.
And don't forget the old caboose, David, bringing up the rear.
That's right. We've got the cabooses. And also, guys, when you're talking to these folks, if you're into repairing these, we've got
right.
a few boxes I noticed of items that were needing repairs. Don't know if you have.
It's all kind of goodies, ain't it?
Don't know if you have, an interest in actually buying these other ones for parts, but I saw a couple of boxes of just parts and things such as that.
Right. David, I'm going to get a shot, too, of some
Yeah.
of these buildings. We
Do
hadn't got
that
any
because
of those.
I tell you what
See
I
if you can
noticed when
zoom
we were
in
back
on- There we
there.
go.
Somebody
There.
actually put these things together.
Set it back down, and Mr. Ethan will zoom in on that.
I guess they were bought in kits, Gray, and you have
They
to
were.
glue
You
them
put it together, David. That was part of it.
And I've got one over here that I actually think was hand done. Guy just got his own wood and made.
Right. Get
There's
another shot of there.
looks like a feed mill loader.
David, it does, a two-story feed mill, kind of old-timey. If you ever watch Little House on the Prairie and some of those shows, that's the kind of stuff you would see. But no, this stuff, David, you actually put it together, which a lot
What
of
was the
stuff
first
back
place
then.
there you were showing? What is that? A
Some
general
kind of
store?
general store is what it
Well, I
said
noticed
on
they
there.
sell AC Delco spark plugs in there. And I saw that.
But David, that would with
That's
it
getting
the
into the
different parts
detail
of the
of them. They're
track.
very
That's
detailed.
right. But everybody loved trains, the guys and girls. But they were very popular for Christmas and stuff. The Lionel trains. But David, that stuff there, a lot of detail. But it was like a little village, and the hours people would spend on it is just incredible.
Show
Even
this.
adults.
This one here is the one I think they started out
Right,
making.
let's
and-
show, that'll show the detail where somebody had
and
to put
quit.
that thing
Yeah, he
together.
didn't finish his roof on that one, but that's
Get
part of
another
it.
shot
And
of
we've
that.
got a lot of these buildings too, guys. There's a lot of them in there.
There you go. Well, guys, it showed the rafters. David, you had to do each rafter. It's like a toothpick. I don't know if you can
Right.
see with my big finger, but
I
this was not
guarantee you,
through.
Chad the jeweler would probably have to put that together for me.
Yeah, but it's almost completed. But that you had to put that stuff together. But that was part of it. Once you got your village built, you'd have the train and just play for hours, David, on these
Right.
sets.
Just let them run.
Yeah.
Let them
There's another
do
shot
whatever
of
they
that.
need to do. We've got also with these things, guys. We've got several of the I guess you call them accessory type pieces.
Right, that's good. I think that's too, David, where you would switch the cars and stuff. You would bring
This
it in
is
there and
a-
move the cargo.
This is a turntable where if
That's
you've
right.
got numerous tracks, you guys know what this is. This switches your engine around or your cars to go to your different trains to line up your cars.
Give a shot of that too, David.
I got the box for that
Well,
too,
David, they
Ray.
still use that technology. I got a friend that works in Hamlet, and they still bring the cars in there. It would come on here, and then it would go to the different areas to go this way on a track, and you would unload wood or
Right.
whatever it was.
Or you can turn around so you can go the other way.
That's right.
That's right.
But a nice little item there. But that's to switch the old track, David.
HO scale turntable,
That's right.
completely
Turntable,
assembled.
That's right.
It says it can be motorized also if you have the proper accessory to make it motorized. Show
I'll
a
get a
front
picture
view
of
of
the
that so
thing
they'll
on
know
there.
exactly
Hold that
what
right
they
there,
got
big boy.
there.
There is actually what it come in. So we've actually got, like David said, the HO scale, but nice item in the box. So we have the box with that also. But guys, we can't stress enough. Give us a call on these items. It's because we have so much. They'll set the price, make an offer, whatever. We got plenty of it. Give us a call.
Here's another one, Gray, that we can
1-844-641-POND.
show you. This is a pier set where you actually raise the track to cross over. And that was one that where this flexible track would come into play with something
Right.
like
Get a
that.
good shot of that too.
You can set those piers to travel over.
Yeah, the piers, trains go over, they go up and over. But David, that flexible track would work there. And like I said, we had a couple of sections of that. They look about 3 foot long, so you see there how that train almost made an S through there. But nice item. But
Okay.
give us a call on
Well,
that.
that's the last one we're going to be
was
able
a
to
lot of
show
stuff,
today.
buddy.
We got a lot of stuff here. But folks, just remember, give us a call. If you're into trains at all, you need to call. Because
right.
we've got your trains, HO scale trains, the buildings. There's probably trees and people back there too. I don't know, but we probably got it all.
A little bit of everything here on Grandma's Buffet with David.
Well, I
and Brad.
enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'm going to get out of my hat and go back to my other one, but stay tuned. We got some jewelry coming up for you, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
guys.